just doing a half a scoop instead of the full scoop and see what happens. I never used to get sick, so I don't know what the issue is now.
Yeah.
Have
you been drinking it daily since?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Honestly, I have not. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you need to figure that out. They have changed the formula a couple of times. So either you're allergic to something that's in there,
Yeah.
which is what it might be. I drink Daily Sunshine right now because I'm grain free and I have poor gut health, and that's a whole nother story. My goal is to get back on Shakeology, but right now I can't digest it.
Okay.
So if I would try to stick it out because it's awesome, like try the half a scoop, try those different things like we talked about. But if you're still getting nauseous, then most likely it's maybe an allergic
reaction,
a sensitivity to something that's in there.
Yeah.
And then I did send you a Daily Sunshine. Did you?
Yeah. I loved it. Loved it. Yeah.
Okay. So that's an option. And did you buy a bag or did you buy packets?
I bought the bag of Shakeology.
Bought the bag of Shakeology. Okay. Well, just start there. Start with trying it a couple more times and seeing where you're at. If you're in your 30 days of it, you can return it.
Okay.
But it's got to be in 30 days, even if you opened it.
Okay. I wonder if it, I think I have to look. I think today might be the last day I have to call.
Okay. So
I just want to call.
I would call because they'll let you return it, and then you could turn around and just get Daily Sunshine instead. If that's the case. You could also, if you just want to be safe safe than sorry, you could return it and then get Daily Sunshine. And I can always mail you a couple samples, but they also sell a sampler pack of Shakeology, which is just 7 packets.
Yeah.
You can get it in vegan, and then you could try it, but then you're not stuck where if you wait a week right now, you will lose the bag. If it was packets, I would say, well, just hold on to it because you can use it for marketing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, or if you have a family member or friend that might want to drink it anyways, you could just keep it. But whatever, those are just some options.
Oh, I'm trying to sell it to my family members already.
Well, an open bag, I don't know. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to sell them to get on it with me. I've been doing it since day one.
Of course. Okay. So let's start with that. So I kind of went through your goals and what you wrote down on the profile, and that was really helpful. Have you talked to your husband about this?
Yeah. I did. My thing was, I'm so used to, I guess, working and being busy. And now, I am busy now. It's just in a different way, So I'm just like, I'm not used to not making any type of income, so I am.
How long have you been home?
For about a year now.
Okay. So did you work anywhere after women's?
I did. I went to a preschool. I worked at a private preschool, which I love, but it was in the city. So when I moved out here, I couldn't do the commute anymore. Everything was kind of up in the air. So I was off because we were trying to get a different house than the one we have, and it was a short sale. So we were waiting and waiting. So I had to leave the preschool because I thought we would be moved out here. And so since then, I've only been teaching and at Pink Fitness, and that's it. So
does your husband, before you signed up for Beachbody, was your goal to stay home, or was your goal to find another job, or what is that?
It was to stay home.
Okay.
I wanted to be more with my kids. I missed so much from working all the time. You know how
right.
was. I was gone all the time from 9 to 8 sometimes,
Right.
So I feel like I missed a lot of my older son's life because I had to work because my husband had an injury, and it was I was the one working. So
okay. So is he supportive of you doing this?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well that's good. Okay. So yeah, it's an adjustment for sure. And it's also like an adjustment to be responsible for working for yourself. Because
Yes.
if you don't feel like it, you don't do it. There's nobody looking over you that's like, hey, you do this. And you know what I mean? So that
Absolutely.
is an adjustment. And then like I like to work, but I like to work and like not have distractions, and that's just not real life with kids. Like
It's not.
you're constantly like this, so you have to just you're gonna have it's a learning curve. You're gonna have to find what works. But if there is Saturday morning or like you have friends or family or whatever, and they're always like, oh, let me watch the kids or let me help you guys, and you're always like, no, I got it, like if there's opportunities like that,
Yeah.
or it's staying up late, or so if you can find small pockets of time where you can just sit down, and like that's going to help too.
Okay.
Because you're always going to be doing like a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, and you're going to want to, just from like being a workhorse, I know this, you're going to want to just feel like, I just want to sit down and get all this stuff done,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start with, I have your goals, and I know you want to build a full-time income. So in Beachbody, how that works, like a 6-figure income is you're looking at like a 5-star diamond rank.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm recording this for you, but just for you, so you can go back. But that's kind of what I tell people in the beginning is like, okay, you kind of have to look at what you want to earn and the time you want to put into this, and then what does that look like in Beachbody income. So it's a 5-star diamond rank, which means you have 5 leaders underneath you. You have 5 diamonds underneath you. And realistically, like it's not about like you'll hit a rank and you'll be making that kind of money, because it's all based on production of what everybody's doing, right?
Okay.
You have people signed up, but they might have a whole team of like people that are just on it for the discount. And so that's why people can be a diamond coach, and some people are making $200 a week, and some people are making $500 a week. Some people might be making more because it's commission. So it's always going to be different. But what you want to kind of shoot for, like your big goal would be a 5-star diamond rank, which is approximately a 6-figure income, but it's putting a year in at that rank.
Got it.
So you need to hit that rank first and then put a year in. And the reason you have to put a year in is you got to develop your people. So even if you get people to diamond and you build 5 diamonds under you, you're still like trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Until they get their groove and they start to produce volume and people signed up and like find their niche in social media and just all those things. And that's why it takes time, and it's different from a job where you're going to get paid for each hour that you work. This is a business that like you do a lot in the beginning for a little, and then but the whole goal is in the end you're doing a little for a lot,
That makes sense. Yeah.
Because it's residual income when you're building a team. So that's kind of like what your big goal is, and then kind of dissecting that where you'd want to start is like just hitting diamond. That would be the first big goal.
Okay.
And that's something you could do in a couple months. Like that would be up to you and based on your network and your size of your network and talking to people and your time and all of that. People have done it in 30 days. People have done it in 90 days. It's just kind of depends on you. But that's kind of the first benchmark would be diamond. And that's 100% doable in 30 to 90 days, I would say. Okay.
Now, like, do you just, for for yourself, how do you choose like the right coach to go under you? Like, how do you know? That's what I guess I don't know how to find. Like,
so that's a great question. So here's the thing, like this, gosh, but how do I answer this? Okay, so first of all, like this is about building, if you hit this goal, right, it's going to change your life because this is a business where it compounds over time. So your business will just keep growing and growing and growing, where the people on your team, because the people on your team are trying to achieve their goals. So it's something that you want to get everybody involved in some way. Okay. So people are either going to want to join as a coach, which means like they might just want a discount on the products, or they might want to make some extra money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You'll have people that'll sign up as customers, which are, just your challenge group people. And then you'll have people that will connect you to the next person. Okay. So it is about talking to everybody and kind of like seeing where they're going to fit. So if they're not interested in becoming a coach, are they interested in becoming a customer? If they're not interested in becoming a customer, who do they know that would be interested in what you're doing? So if you look at it that way, then you're not looking at it like, is this person going to be interested, or are they going to make a great coach? You really can't look at it like that. The difference with this and traditional sales is, with traditional sales, you're talking to one person and you're trying to sign them up, like no matter what. And with this, what you're doing is you're putting people in front of a presentation, which could be a video, which is what I sent you on Morning Meltdown. Okay. So you're putting them in front of either like a video, a webinar, or taking them to an event, like a workout or whatever. And then you're letting them kind of like categorize themselves.
Okay.
Because the thing is that you want people who want to do this. And what you're offering people is an amazing opportunity to change their life with fitness or business or whatever. And so you want them to kind of check it out and then raise their hand and be like, I want to do this, whatever this is, whether it's just getting on Shakeology, or it's doing Morning Meltdown, or it's doing the coaching business and getting a discount, or making extra money, or like just working out with a group of friends, or that's what it's about. Okay. So one of the big things that's really going to help you is, I forgot to do this. I should have done this already, but I'm going to mail you this book, and it's basically like the blueprint of how to build this business. Okay. And kind of coming from where we come from, like we have the skill set to talk to people. We have the skill set to, listen to people and find out their goals, and all of that is a part of this for sure. But it is definitely not about convincing people. Yeah. Where there it was, it is for sure. Where this is, you're trying to inspire people to start, because otherwise they'll start and then they'll just sit there. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's kind of the mindset of who you're looking for. Okay. So when you start, like the very first thing you want to do, and you probably watch that video, is like make a big list of 100 names. Did you see? Yes. Okay. So that's the first thing I want you to do this week, if you haven't done that. And literally just take your phone, open it up, go to contacts, and just start writing it in notebook paper, or make a Google spreadsheet. And just like put everybody in there.
Okay.
And don't overthink like, oh, this person wouldn't be interested or this person wouldn't, like the thing is like, you don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
People I thought would be awesome, like didn't do it. And then people that you're just like, you don't think they would do this, they totally do it. So you never quite know. So you make the big list and then you want to highlight like your top 10 people. The top 10 people you want to get involved in this. So it could be like on the products or in the business. So right now, like who are those people that you're already thinking of that need Shakeology or Morning Meltdown or that like would make that you would love to have as a coach on your team?
To be honest, I'm trying to get my family involved, but I'm having a hard time convincing them. Not convincing, they love Shakeology, but I can't get them into the whole workouts with me or anything.
Okay, so that's okay. They don't have to work out.
That's what I said. I said just they said they're gonna order for me, so I was happy about that. But it's just hard, like getting them to do it when I tell them to. I'm like, let's do it today. There's always an excuse, you know what I mean? So, and then
who is this that you're talking about? Like your mom?
I'm talking about my sister,
Okay.
sisters, two of my sisters.
Okay.
And then my other sister would love to do it, but she has 5 girls. I don't even know if she could swing any type of money right now,
Okay.
But I've been trying to ask her.
Okay. So, are these sisters, they would just do Shakeology and just like replace a meal and not like into working out, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they would do. To be honest, like to think of like someone like someone in my contact that would help coach with me. I have no idea. I did not write the list yet. I need to write the 100 names, but I was trying to think of like who I could really, get under me and do this with me, like 100, give it their 100%,
Right. So there's just like, it's a mindset shift. Instead of thinking of it like, who can I get under me?
Yeah.
You want to think about it like, who do I want to do this with? Like, who do I want to go on vacation with? Who do I want to get on calls with? Who do I want to invite over to work out with? Who do I want to do life with? Like, start with that. They don't have to have any fitness experience. They don't have to have any sales experience. Like, start with like, who's your people? Okay. And I would think it's the people in your classes.
That's true. That is true.
Okay, so you need to make a list of those people. Okay. You're definitely 100% your family. Even if it's that they're not going to do the workouts and they want to just start with Shakeology, that's fine. Okay. You want to look at this like you're starting your own fitness business. When you grand open your business, you want to think of it like you're opening a restaurant down the street and you're going to have a grand opening to it. Who would you invite to that grand opening, right? Okay. Support you. You're not saying, hey, buy a 7-course meal. I just want you to come and I just want you to check out my new restaurant. So you're going to probably invite your mom and your sisters and your friends and your aunt and your grandma and your cousins and the people in your classes and the people that are in your phone that you're texting, that you that are on your favorites list, that you know what I mean? So and then some of these people, they're going to come, they're going to check it out, and then they're going to tell you what they're interested in. They're going to be like, well, I'm not really into working out, but I'm interested in the shake. Okay, great. Let's start you there. I want to do the workouts, not really sure about the shake. Okay, great. Let's start you there. Like that's what you're sorting. You're sorting versus selling. And your first coaches are going to be discount coaches. So for example, like your sisters should be getting on Shakeology, for example, at the discount rate.
Okay.
So let me show you this really quick. Let's see. I think free challenges. Right now, I don't necessarily want you to talk to anybody. I really just want you to make a list.
Okay.
And make the list of what you think they would be interested in, even if they're not. Because like I said, you don't know, but like, do you think it would be Shakeology, a workout program, or coaching? Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen really quick and I'll send this to you afterward. But this kind of shows the breakdown of being a coach on Shakeology and the cost. So even if they never sell anything, they can sign up like buying a membership at Sam's Club.
Okay.
So that's how I explain it to people. The customer cost for Shakeology is $129. A coach cost is $97. We get that 25% off. Even with the business fee of $15.95 a month, they're still saving. It's still cheaper for them to be a coach.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. But it's the language you want to use. So a lot of times I'll just say it's like preferred discount, like a preferred customer discount.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Preferred customer. And think about it like buying a membership to Sam's Club and how once you buy that membership, you get everything at wholesale price inside the store.
Uh-huh.
That's how Beachbody is. You pay a $39 enrollment fee and $15.95 a month, but now you get 25% off everything. Shakeology, the bars, Energize, everything except BOD. Okay?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah, it does. And the thing is too, like if they buy when they buy like a challenge pack, they could opt to sign in as a coach, right? During that time?
Yeah, and then it's free.
Okay, perfect.
And then it's free. And then they would be, yeah, because that's like 160 where, so they're really getting BOD for like $30.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy. And then that enrollment fee would be waived. And then I show them that to explain to them. But especially like for your family members, that's 100% what we would want to do. They would be supporting you in your business and they would also be getting a discount. And then if people do order under them, like they don't have, like I always tell people, like you don't have to work the business, but people are going to ask you about the shake. They're going to ask you. So this way, if you send them to your website and they do order it, you're going to get a $30 credit every single time.
Okay, cool.
So why not? Like at least try to get your shakes paid for. If you refer 3 people, that'll pay for your shakes each month.
That's perfect.
That's what I'll say too. So if you already know, like they're not interested in the business, but then like that's a way to get them in and let them support you. Okay. So your sisters, the people in your classes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Who else?
My friends, my best friends.
Mm-hmm. Do they work out with you?
Trying.
Sometimes, like they sometimes take your classes?
Yeah, like my one friend, she's just finished nursing school, so she's trying to get back into it. So I'm trying every day to get her to come with me. Every day. I send her pictures when I was drinking shake. I would send her pictures of me drinking my shake and everything like that. And she's a tough one.
So what does she say? She just like gives you excuses?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Course. I don't have time right now.
Do you think she really wants to work out?
Yes, because she talks about it.
Okay.
And she's not happy. She put on a little bit of weight and she's not happy. And she's like, I know I need to get back into it, but I'm studying for NCLEX right now. And I said, all you need is 30 minutes a day.
Right.
I said, you need a break from studying sometimes. All you need is 30 minutes. That's all I've been doing, 30 minutes.
Right.
And it's
So,
kicking my butt.
so she's the perfect person like for a challenge group,
Totally.
but should also sign up as a coach with you,
Yes.
you know? So, okay, so what I want you to do is like to make your list of your top 10. Obviously make your big list of 100, but then go through and highlight your top 10 people and like write out for those 10 at least what you think they would be most interested in, or how can you help them the most in your business?
Okay.
Technology, workout program, or coaching, discount, whatever.
Okay.
So our first goal together is like, let's get 2 people signed up, and that will help you go emerald. How we're going to, and then in the process, you'll get customers. You know, like when you're looking for coaches, you'll find customers because the people that tell you no to this will kind of fall into just being a customer of some way. That's kind of how it works. How many of these people are local to you?
Yeah, well, I did make good friends with some of my neighbors, so there's 4 right there, 4 people.
What about your sisters?
I only have one sister close to me, but she's pregnant, so she's like, I'll probably do it after I have the baby.
Okay.
So, but she's the only one. My other sisters, they're not far from me. They're in Chicago, an hour, it's a good hour away, but
okay,
not far.
Right,
so,
right. But suburbs to city is like,
yeah, they hate they think it's so far. So
yeah, it's traffic and not fun driving. Okay, so what we want to think about is making your list of 10, and then ultimately the goal is how can I get in front of those 10 people? That's really the goal. Because if you can leverage me to talk to them, I can help you get them enrolled.
Okay.
It's not coming from a place of convincing. It's just coming from a place of I have the story, and like I've been doing this so long. So in this business, we call it like leveraging into like a three-way whatever, like a 3-way call or a 3-way whatever. So what I usually do with my new coaches is like give you a couple ideas, and then we can go from there. But one of the things that works every single time is doing like a one-time live Shakeology party.
Okay.
It works if you have the local network. And so it's like something you would do, I don't know, like a Friday night, Thursday night, Friday night, whatever. Like it's 2 hours.
Hold on, baby. No, thank you.
10 people.
10.
You know, invite 10, like your closest people that you know, like all the people you just mentioned.
Yeah.
If you could get them in your living room and I come, I guarantee you it's going to be successful.
Okay.
And then it kind of takes the pressure off of you to talk to them. What also happens is they come because they want to taste and try the shakes.
Okay.
So that's why they come. They want to taste the flavors, and you know, and we would put that together, and I would bring stuff, and then they could taste the bars and you could have bod playing, and then we can go over discount options and offer incentives and do raffles. And so this works, but it works one time.
Yeah.
It works when you're brand new. And the reason is because a month from now, people are going to like have Googled everything.
Of course.
And then they're going to be like, well, I don't even need to go because I know what she's doing. So it works in the very beginning. So that's something that I would say to think about. If that's something, if you have the people and you want to do that, like, let's try to do that.
Okay.
Otherwise, we have to do it virtually, which is still okay. I mean, I still do everything virtually, but anything in person
is always better.
Always, 100%. Because people that show up, like, they're already interested, or they don't show up.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yep.
I'd rather be talking to 7 people that are actually interested, then on social, you're talking to just like a flood of people that you have no clue if they're even interested or not. And they're just bored watching your stuff. That's totally how it is. I built my whole business warm market, the whole thing. I built it warm market, that 100-person list. And I obviously had a big network, not only from W3, but then doing all the events for Powder Blue. I had a big network and just like tapped into it hard. So that's one thing we could do, okay? And I'm confident we could get you to Emerald, get your first 3 customers, and help you hit Success Club all in one party. And that's why they're worth it. The other way will be like inviting people to a virtual webinar to come and watch and check it out. And then really just kind of coaching you how to reach out to people one-to-one and make those connections with them. For me, I did a lot of lunch dates, Starbucks, you know, Panera Bread, like you could do meet up with moms at the park. You can talk to people on social media too, but with your warm market, like you want to go through your warm market as much as you can, which is your 100-person list. You want to do that as face-to-face as much as you can.
Okay.
Because when that runs out and then you are just on social media, you are just on social media. You know what I mean?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And these people already like and trust you.
Mm-hmm.
They already like and trust you. I'm not saying that they're going to sign up, but your whole goal with this business is just to put people in front of the information. It's called an exposure. So to put people in front of a webinar, a video, a shake party, a workout, and let them do it and experience it. And it takes people like 4 to 7 exposures to make a decision.
It's true. I was watching you for months.
Right. But if we had met up, or you come and took my class, and then we actually sat down and talked, I bet you we would have cut through that way quicker.
Absolutely.
But your warm market, a cold market is people you don't know on social. Okay. And so it can take months to build up relationships with those people. And people think like, oh, well, I can build my business that way. Well, you can, but this is how you build it right now.
Yeah.
And this is how you build it fast, because your friends and family and all these people, all you're asking them is to come look and come check it out. You're not necessarily asking them to buy. And
yes,
so
absolutely.
If they're not interested, then you want to ask them, well, who do you know that would be interested, and offer them referrals, like incentives. Give them, $10, $20 Amazon cards for each person they refer to you. And
that's what I've already started with my sister. She works at a car dealership, and I said, come on, I'll start giving you stuff if you help me out here. So I'm like, you talk to tons of people every week. I need your help.
Yeah. So what do you think about doing a shake party?
I think that could work. I just have to find like a day where I can get my friends and family out, here. Because since I am new to the area, I don't know a ton of people out here, and I don't know how, since I work, everyone I know from the gym is in Niles. I don't know how they would feel about coming all the way out here,
Right.
It's really, I'm in a weird spot right now. Well, I feel like, because it's just so.
What if you did like a couple different things though? Is there something separate you could do with your class people? Like, you can't promote there, right? Because it's a gym.
Actually, I was already kind of thinking that I could do that. They usually have a big party, usually in the month. I was hopefully going to try to get over there maybe in October. They usually have like a Halloween bash, and see if I could have samples there. Mm-hmm. The only problem I run into there is it's not a big gym at all. It's very small. So a lot of the clientele is Jewish, and it's not kosher yet, Shakeology. So that's my problem there with them. It's kind of like,
if it's not Shakeology, they can do Performance Line?
Yeah, I think so. I would think.
Yeah.
Is that kosher, the performance line?
I'm not sure.
I guess I have to look that up. Yeah.
But that's your other, like, that's your other option, because
Yeah.
you'll get a lot of pushback on Shakeology sometimes. And so now we at least like have a couple other options for people. But also, like, if they don't want to do the supplements, they don't
The
have
workouts. Yeah. I mean,
the
I've been
workouts.
trying to promote it low key. When I go into not even low key, I tell them I've been doing a program because they don't see me as much as they used to. So I said, I'm doing a program at home. It kicks my butt. I've been trying to tell them about it, you know. So I've been kind of planting the seed, I guess you could say. But I like not full out trying to sell them on it yet, you know?
Right. All right. So why don't you just sit down when you get a chance, make a list of your people and see if you think we could do a shake party.
Okay.
Honestly, it's normally like family members, neighbors, and friends, and like that's who comes. 10 people is what I tell people. Like if you get 10 there, like I'll come. But you could do something separate for your group fitness.
Yeah.
And we could either invite them to like a virtual webinar and then like, you know, set up calls with them afterwards to answer questions. Like there's just so much we can do.
Okay.
But the bottom line is like, and I think you should do the fair. Like, I think those are all things you should do. I don't think there's one way to build this business.
Okay.
I wasn't like I did this and this is what worked. I did all the things.
Okay.
And I found one person at that event, and I found one leader at that event, and I found one leader on social, and I found one on Instagram, and I found one in my class, and I found one at a fair. You know what I mean? And it totally is like you have to just get out there and talk to people. But the bottom line is make a list of 10.
Okay.
How can you leverage me to help you talk to those 10 people? Because out of the 10, we'll find 2.
Okay.
That's your odds in this.
Okay.
You talk to 10, usually 2 sign up. And then we're looking for those like first 2 people to help you get started. Even if it's 2 people on Shakeology that sign up for the discount.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then even if you have something at your house, you can ask them like, would you guys come and do it around like a Friday night or something where they would do the commute, or Saturday morning, or like whatever. And then you can ask them like, would they bring a friend?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I didn't even think of that.
So start with that, and then we can go after that and do like a virtual event that you can invite people to. But I say start with see who we can just meet up with.
Okay.
For your classes too, like you could always host a workout somewhere else, like a fit club kind of thing.
Okay.
Somewhere else where you can invite them to like a master class or a free workout, and then there you can have Shakeology samples, and and then you can invite me or like whatever. But like sometimes that's what you have to do if you can't talk to the people there. How do I get them somewhere else where they want to come and I can share this with them? Because they will want to do this. They will want to be a part of what you're doing because people take your classes because of you.
Yeah.
So they're going to want to do this with you in some shape or form.
Absolutely. Yeah. I like everyone calls me so far in my neighborhood, and I just know they call me Chatty Cat because I'm always meeting new people and talking to everybody. But I have a fear, I guess, about talking about, I guess, my fitness. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe because I'm afraid of rejection. I don't know. Maybe. But
you're afraid of talking about like your fitness journey,
yeah,
or
like
the business?
I feel like I mean, I'm not afraid to talk about what I do or anything like that. But when it comes to like telling them about what I'm like, I've
it's because it's a skill set. You haven't.
Yeah,
you haven't learned the skill set yet, and you learn it by like watching me. Honestly, like that's how you learn, because you'll get more confident for sure. And here too, like this is going to be everything. You're going to read this and you're going to be like, oh my God, this is like amazing. She has a free podcast too. I'll send it to you.
Perfect. Awesome.
That you can start going through that right now. But it's what I tell people is that the number one skill set to learn in this business is network marketing.
Okay.
It's not sales. It's not social media. It's network marketing. And once you learn that, like I had to go to conferences and I read books and I worked with mentors, but like once I got it, I got it.
Okay.
And you don't come into this business, even though like we've done sales and we've done fitness and teach classes, this is totally different. I mean, a lot of it is kind of similar in the consultation part of it, you know?
Yeah.
But a lot of it is just totally different. And the network marketing piece, once you get that and you read this and you start to like process that in your head, that's where you'll gain the confidence to start to talk to people and understand it. But you want to think of this as your own business.
Okay.
So you want to tell people that you have your own fitness business, that you represent the company that produces Insanity, P90X, 21 Day Fix, like the programs most likely they've heard of.
Yeah.
And ultimately what you're doing is inviting people to be a part of your new business, whether that's, you know, a client or joining and doing it with you. When I went to like my first couple people, like Shauna was the first one, but it was like, let's do this together. Let's do this together. Let's figure it out. We get to work together. We get to build this thing together. You might have a couple of those people, but everybody else in the beginning signs up for a discount.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, okay. You're right. You're right on that one. Because, I mean, my sister said she's going to do it, but she just wants the Shakeology and the discount. But I was like, well,
that's fine.
I'm getting her in.
But you have to just be like, okay, great. Because it's going to be a small percentage of people that want to work this and an even smaller percentage of people who want to do what you want to do. And it's hard to understand that because you're coming in like this. So then you're like, well, why doesn't everybody else want to do it like I want to do it?
Yeah.
We are a rare bird.
Yeah. You're right.
The way our mind thinks, like how aggressive we are with goals and ambition and all those things, it's not necessarily hard to find those people, but it's about like right now in your network, do you have those type of people in your network? Maybe they're doing something else and you're inviting them to do this with you. But you have to know that the odds are you talk to 10 people, 2 will sign up, and the majority of them will come in. 70% will come in as a discount coach.
Okay.
20% will come in and tell you they'd like to make a little bit of extra money.
Okay.
And 10% will come in and be like, yeah, I want to do what you're doing. But that's how, you don't need, people think like you need like a ton of people. You don't. You don't need a ton of people to do this with you. You need the right people.
That's exactly it. I know I need the right people. That's what it is.
But you might not find the right people this month. So you just need to sign them up.
I just need to not give up, right? I just got to push it, and that's my thing. I don't want to give up on it, you know, like I did last time.
But you don't want to be picky.
Yeah, I know.
Because I want you to understand, like, you don't want to be like picky about who you're signing up because you're thinking like, well, they're not really, their head's not in the game, because you're intense.
Okay.
I get it. I'm intense. So I get it. I get you. But most people are not.
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
Here's who you're signing up as a coach. The members that walk through the door that are kind of interested in they see the class and they're like, oh, that looks so fun. And, oh, there's a sale going on. Okay, great. I'm going to sign up. Like, that's who you're signing up on your team.
Okay.
And
yeah, absolutely.
Some people will get in and as a discount coach, and then months later, they're like, I want to do this. Like, I want to actually work it now.
Yeah.
And so there's just so many ways. The whole point to start though is just like, let's get people started. Let's get people in front of this. And it's going to take 5 people that are just like you to build the business that you want to build. That's not a lot.
It's not. It's definitely not. It's doable. It's definitely doable.
It's 100% doable. If you knew you had to talk to 100 people to find those 5 to build the business of your dreams, would you do it? Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Absolutely. And so they're there and they're out there. It's just a matter of going through enough people to find them. And then helping them become successful.
Yeah, that's exactly what sorry, now that my son's like trying to he has he's playing with a little girl. But now he's making her cry, of course.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go. I want you to make your big list and make your top 10, and then I'll send this to you.
Thank you.
Podcast to start with.
I'm pumped. I'm ready. So I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna definitely get those 2 people. I'm hoping by next week, the end of next week. I'm hoping.
Your sisters?
Yes, I'm getting them signed up.
Okay.
And then I really
start with a list, Lauren. Start with a list.
I know. I got the list.
And for your sisters, like, you might just need to give them an incentive.
I will. That's what I've been doing now. So
there is a $10 off code this month.
Oh, I think you sent it to me.
Right. So you should have it in your email.
Okay.
From Beachbody. And so you could tell them that if they sign up by Sunday, you have a $10 off code, so their 160 will be 150.
Perfect. That's exactly what I'll do. Exactly what I'll do.
Okay.
Perfect. And thank you so much.
Do you know how to use the share cart?
Yeah, you sent it to me. Can I just copy and forward it to them?
You have to do it for them though.
I have to send it to them.
You have to create a share cart for them.
Oh, so I have to go through my account, my Beachbody account?
No. So if you go in the manual, in the new coach manual, I don't know what page it's on, but it's on the bottom part, and there's a link online, and there's a video to watch how to set up a share cart.
Okay.
So you need to watch that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then what you'll need is their email. It's an app. So basically it's an app, and you go in there and you put in their email, so they would be a brand new customer, and then you fill a shopping cart for them. Okay, like you did for me, right? Exactly. And then you can just send them the link. Okay, perfect. I'll watch that actually today then. Okay, do that, and then let me know if you have any questions. And then once you have your list, I want you to send that to me and your thoughts on if you want to do a shake party, either way, so we know if that's going to work or not going to work. Okay. We can move forward with something else. And if you have people that are interested in anything, especially in coaching, and you need me to do a 3-way call for you, I can do that. Okay. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Let me know. You got it. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. I will talk to you soon. I'll send you this recording, and then just touch base with me in a few days, and we'll go from there. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kristina. Thanks. Bye. Bye.